Ahoy everyone, it's Seymour from Higher Power Gaming here, and I'm excited to show off one of my favorite decks, Animar, Soul of Elements. I've been working on this deck for a long time, probably one of my favorite EDH decks, and it's been a blast to play. It was actually inspired from a buddy of mine. He created Anamar and then just blew us away at the table in our regular games, and this is just like kitchen table. So I definitely took an iteration of it and really amped it up, made it almost CDH viable. I really think I've played in a few CDH games and it can really hold its own. It's looking to combo really fast with creatures and tutoring of certain creatures, and it's also got some protection and some tricks up its sleeve for when all these CDH players are trying to counter and destroy my stuff. I really hope that you guys enjoy the deck, and feel free to ask me any questions. Or any suggestions are also welcome. Let's get right into it. All right, so I'm gonna start off with my land base as I usually do, and we got some cool spicy stuff in here. We got our steam vents. We got a breeding pool. Stomping grounds. I'll go through this fairly quickly. We got my nice little proxy dualies over here, Tropical Island. Mana Confluence. So I'll talk about the deck as we go through this. So the deck is super mana hungry. Okay, I need cards and I need to draw into cards, and I need to be able to have the right mana to play them. What I'm really looking to do is play Animar as fast as possible so I can start adding counters to him and really just, barreling through, getting creatures on the battlefield, putting counters on him so that I can combo off with Ancestral Statue. That's really what we're looking to do first and foremost. Now, if Ancestral Statue for whatever reason doesn't go through or anything like that, or it gets blocked, countered, whatever the hell stops me from getting an Ancestral Statue off, then I'll go into other combo lines that I have that are backup plans. I just added these off-color fetches because I realized it's so mana intensive that having the off-color fetches would probably help. We're running 29 lands. I'm running 2 basic islands. I just ran through the basically the non-basics. I got 3 mountains here, and then we got 3 forests. Okay, we're not running a lot of basics. I used to run a lot of basics, but it doesn't anymore. So those were the lands, 29 lands. That's what we're running so far. Then I've got some enchantments. We'll go through enchantments now. Rhythm of the Wild is great for giving creatures haste and added +1/+1 counters. We got Hardened Scales because this will just, every time Anamar gets a counter, he gets 2 counters. Who wouldn't like 2 counters on their Anamar instead of 1? Sylvan Library, because like I said, we really need a lot of draw in here. So Sylvan Library is a great one. Survival of the Fittest. This is just a great card. Now, I just want to point out there, this deck, major weakness, Op Agent. Any Oppo agents will shut down my deck pretty seriously. And I just added the Mystic Remora. I was debating a few cards like Malevolent Hermit, counter spells, things like that, but I figured an early Mystic Remora can really help me in this deck. So we're going to play test it this week and see how that goes, but those are the enchantments that we're running. Then we have the clamps. Everybody needs clamps. We need clamps to clamp creatures and draw cards. We got Greaves for a little bit of protection in there. I got a Cloudstone Curio. We do have some. We run Eldrazi. It was really Eldrazi heavy when I first started. It was like free Eldrazi. I never really went the Morpher route. There's some Morphers in here now, but Cloudstone Curio definitely gets me there, and has some combos with Eldrazi that I play. Lotus Petal is specifically so I can get down Anamar a turn early, so definitely a great card to run in a 3-color deck. Now, I'm debating, adding Stimming and Spirit Guide and the other Exile red one and a Jeweled Lotus, but for right now, the Lotus Petal really gets the job done. Alright, so I've got Hey guys, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. Alright, so now we will go into my sorceries. I do have a glimpse to nature in here. This will help me draw my deck and go into Thassa's Oracle if I need to. But also might just draw me the cards that I need to get me there. Neoform is a big part of the combo pieces that we're running, so it'll help me get the things that I'm looking for and help us get to where we're going when it comes to tutoring up and comboing off. We got to gamble, risky, but works every time. 60% of the time, it works every time. Final of Devastation, could be a finisher or can just get me the creature that I need, mostly Ancestral Statue. And Eldritch Evolution, also mostly looking for Ancestral Statue, but can also help me find a Kiki-Jiki, can help me find Imperial Recruiter, other things that go into other things that get us the win. Then I got some instants. My instants here are mostly going to be for protection. I need a lot of protection here because people hate Animar. They don't like to see him do things, and that pro white and black really, fucks with people. So I got a Beast Within. We got a Veil of Summer. We got a Autumn's Veil. More protection. Deflecting SWAT, just so we can deflect it to something else. Heroic Intervention. Love surprising people with this one. Worldly Tutor, of course, we need to tutor up things. So Worldly Tutor I'll play at the end of a turn and get the creature I need on top. I just added the red Elemental Blast. I was thinking like a Spell Pierce or a Dispel, but I don't know. I feel like this is going to get me where I'm going. So red Elemental Blast. And again, I just added a Fierce Guardianship. I figured that to be in the CDH game, I definitely should just have a free counterspell in there because I don't run any counters. This is actually one of the few decks I don't run Soul Ring in. Actually, it's the only deck I don't run Soul Ring in, just because I've tried it, and I don't know, I just like having early creatures more than I like having the Soul Ring. Alright, so let's go through my creatures. We got Llanowar Elf, so I'm going to go through Ramp first. These are my Ramp creatures. We start with a Llanowar Elf. Let me move this over a bit. So we got a Llanowar Elf. Okay. Wood Elves. Pelican Drake. I call this Ramp because when you play it for one and it untaps your lands, it's a great spell to have in here. I got a Bloom Tender. It's a great one too. Wild Cantor comes down early and then sacrifice it to get Animar out or whatever else I need. Sylvan Cartilage. Elvish Mystic. Ramp and Ramp. Birds of Paradise. Now here's what I'm thinking. Now the Circle of Dream Druid, 3 green pips and a 3-color deck is rough. But a Gaia's Cradle is, thanks Marius, I really appreciate it. I love this deck, so I'm just really excited to show it to you guys, and I'm glad you like it. Circle of Dream Druid is just basically, Gaia's Cradle. 3 green pips, I don't know. I'm going to keep playing it, but I don't know if this is... I think it should be in here, but... we got to think about it. Beast Collar Savant almost didn't make the cut, but it's just good. It's hasty. Lets me, Bird of Paradise for an extra one, and he has haste. Alright, so now I'm going to get into draw creatures. So now we have the Beast Whisperer. We already know what he does. He's going to draw cards. Our boy, the Omega Weapon, Consecrated Sphinx. Everybody hates seeing that. Muldrifter Baby, Consecrated Sphinx. Drawing cards. This is a recent ad, Toski. I can punch people and draw cards. Why not? It might have... yes, Marius, I'm going for a CDH intense Anamar. You don't see him at a lot of CDH tables, but to be honest, I'm the type of guy that wants to play commanders that people don't tend to see at CDH tables, and they can win games, so... yes, it is CDH to answer your question. We have Toski, Bearer of Secrets. Like I said, I like to punch people and draw cards. It can draw you some hate, but you just got to choose your targets wisely. Den Protector is going to be an Eternal Witness that I can morph in. I don't know if I should add an Eternal Witness too. I'm just noticing I might have taken it out, but I realize things don't end up too often in my graveyard. Spellseeker is going to tutor me up Neoform or one of the other spells that I need to get me a tutor out, and basically just gets me a tutor or a Neoform or something to play Imperial Recruiter. Then we got the Phantasmal Image, great for copying really nasty creatures on the battlefield. Somebody else's Consecrated Sphinx, Collector Oof. Just really great at copying things, and sometimes even helps me combo with Palinkron, which you'll see come up. Mana Ward, just a great tool creature, just so I can bounce something, somebody else's or mine. Then we got Gilded Drake. Gilded Drake will definitely help me to, you know, fuck somebody over and steal something nasty, steal a problem, steal a combo piece. Gilded Drake is here to help. We got Phyrexia Metamorph, kind of the same thing with the Phantasmal Image. Phyrexian Metamorph will usually copy Palinkron if I have it and do some nasty stuff with that, or just copy somebody's disgusting something on the battlefield. So Phyrexian Metamorph usually comes out for free too. Vizier of the Menagerie, in this nice little language, so I always have to look it up when I play, but lets me look at the top card of my library and play creatures from the top. So great card. Really was happy when I got this guy, and just look at this artwork. He's so beautiful. He's got a menagerie, you know? Who doesn't want to have their menagerie going? Fauna Shaman. Again, I'm going to repeat it while you guys are here. This deck freaking sucks when it comes to Oppo Agent. If there's an Oppo, I can't let Oppo Agent resolve or my deck is shut off. So, Fauna Shaman to go for the win, you know? Marius, I'd love to see you. We got to play. Even on Spell Table, you let me know. We can definitely play some games. Shrieking Drake. Shrieking Drake's going to bounce things for me. And I got it right behind here, the Cloud of Fairies. If I get a Shrieking Drake out, it also helps me with the Cloudstone Curio combo. Can help me bounce itself and draw more cards or do a plethora of things. Just a great tool in a creature-based deck, the Shrieking Drake. Then I got Cloud of Fairies. Another, can use it with a combo piece with the Cloudstone Curio, but usually just gets me a counter on Anamar and maybe a draw or an extra creature or something. We got Scavenging Ooze to get any pesky things out of someone's graveyard and to turn down graveyard hate. You know, you need it sometimes. So just my graveyard hate would be Scavenging Ooze. And then I'm going to go into my kind of like protection spells. We have a Siren Storm Tamer. This is for... Oh, my camera kind of got a little fuzzy here. Let's try to fix that. Alright. Siren Storm Tamer to just protect my things, protect Animar. We got Stratus Dancer, also just stifle on a creature and a morpher, so it comes out for free a lot. We got our girl Glenalendra, protecting everything and everyone. Yeah, Titan's Command. You don't, I know you don't like Anamar. You've played me against it with it, and I'll make sure it ain't gonna resolve no more. But Caustic Caterpillar, get rid of pesky enchantments, heuristic studies, all types of disgusting things that happen. Collector Oof, Oof, everybody's favorite, alright? Definitely shuts down artifact decks or any artifacts or anybody that plays 3 or 4 artifacts out in the front. Love Collector Oof, great addition to the deck. Glad I put it in here, and definitely a home run when it comes to shutting people out. Rex Sage just to, again, stop things, get rid of pesky draw card spells, and get rid of people's tools. Spellskite also will protect Anamar or other things that I need. Great card just for protection and saving the day. Sylvan Safekeeper, a risky play, but at a 1-drop, definitely worth it. Gets a counter on Anamar, and you know, if I'm going to be able to win or be able to stop it, will definitely protect the win, protect Animar, protect those things I need. So great card in Sylvan Safekeeper. So I just want to show you. So I had the guy's Herald in here. Great card, love this fucking card, but I removed it because I realized how much better Prowling Serpapod is. So Prowling Serpapod is now in here, protects my spells and not everybody else's. Who wants to be protecting their other evil people's spells? So we got Prowling Serpapod, so people can't counter my shit. Thassa's Oracle, of course. We're going to go into combo pieces now, and we're going to start with everybody's favorite, the almighty Thassa's Oracle. She's in here because I can draw out the deck, as you guys saw, with a Glimpse of Nature, a Beast Whisperer. I'm thinking maybe a Guardian Project should be in here, but we'll get there eventually. But Thassa's Oracle, of course, because Thassa's Oracle. Big combo piece and main, interaction with the deck. What I'm looking for most of the time when I'm tutoring is the Ancestral Statue. If Animar has 3 or 4 counters on it, this ends up being free, or I pay 1 and then it becomes free. And then, as my friends like to call it, I jerk myself off with this guy. I bounce him and play him off, and maybe bounce him and do it 1,000 million times. Animar gets really big, lets me play a lot of stuff for free after that, and basically will either let me cast creature, or get creature triggers, bounce triggers, into the battlefield triggers, anything that I have on the battlefield. This will help me to basically decimate, and once this goes down, it's a problem. You got to do something about. Hey, hola, Riku of the Riku Way to the Dawn. Hello, sir. Hello, sir or madam. How are you doing? So yeah, Ancestral Statue is a great piece. Love it. The deck's all about this boy right here, Ancestral Statue. Then we got Walking Ballista. Just in case, Ancestral Statue doesn't get it done, put a bajillion counters on Anamar, then play a bajillion Walking Ballista, and then punch the table for a bajillion. Nobody likes to see Walking Ballista. I sure as hell do. Walking Ballista. Palinkron. Now, Palinkron, I'm like, I'm on the fence about Palinkron. I love Palinkron for what he does. I love the art. I just love Palinkron. So I can't seem, in my heart, I can't seem to take him out, But long story short, Palinkron comes in, and it's a combo piece in itself. I feel like the game has to go a little long for me to really get this off. But with the infinite mana, also I can, basically bounce it a lot of times and get those draw triggers and everything like that. So, kind of like a plan B, just in case the Ancestral Statue doesn't go down. Untap 7 lands. It's dirty if it comes down. Also a great bait for counters and things like that. Nobody wants to see Palinkron, so Palinkron's in here, and I just can't seem to get rid of him. Deadeye Navigator, obviously with the Pelgrine Drake and some other things, will cause infinite mana, but will also let me bounce things a lot and make problems for people. So if I get a Deadeye Navigator, you got to have it in here just as a great tool piece. We got Kiki Jeeks. Kiki Jeeks will help me either copy a disgusting Eldrazi or copy something like what's coming up next. And Kiki Jiki, why wouldn't you want it? The pips, the 3 pips, man, that's tough in this deck, but I can make it happen, and definitely can help me get to the game ender or get to that win. Kiki Jeeks is looking, of course, for Zealous Conscripts. If I get the Kiki Jeek and Zealous Conscripts, then, we make a shit ton of Zealous Conscripts and, combo and kill people and take all their permanents and do all types of fucked up shit. So, Kiki and Zealous Conscripts, they love each other, they like each other, they're a combo together. Imperial Recruiter, my guy, the Imperial Recruiter. This guy can save the day, can get you the game, can look for that Ancestral Statue, just do all the disgusting thing. Well, not the Ancestral Statue, but get me the Spell Seeker into a Neoform, into a lot of things. So, Imperial Recruiter can set it off. You don't want to see Imperial Recruiter hit the battlefield. He will make problems for you. Love Imperial Recruiter. Great addition to the deck. So happy that my boy, the Imperial Recruiter, is in here, and that I pulled this nice, full art one. Sexy Imperial Recruiter. Alright, everybody's hated and best friend, Dockside Extortionist. He's got to be in here. He goes off with the next piece that I'm going to show in, but yeah, who doesn't like Dockside? Anything in CDH needs a Dockside, anything in red needs a Dockside Extortionist, so we got Dockside in here, combos with a few different pieces. Obviously, you just saw the Deadeye Navigator, combos with that, combos with a Cloudstone and the right things. So, big problem, adds infinite mana, makes problems for friends, family, opponents, and enemies alike. Dockside. Dockside especially will combo with Baron Master Wizard. That's why he's in here. Baron obviously lets me bounce things and do other things, but definitely in there just to see his good boy, the Dockside Extortionist, but also a great tool in the set just to help make things happen. So, Baron Master Wizard. And I love my wizards. Perforos, just in case I have the Ancestral Statue, will help me shoot the table. Perforos. Perforos does the thing. Great in a creature deck, punches people, blasts people in the face, makes problems. Then I'll show off some, I had to hide Ulamog, we're going to go last with him, but Oblivion Sower, so I'm running 3 different Eldrazi's in here. Any 2 Eldrazi's or a colorless creature I get in my hand, like the Ancestral or Spellskite or something like that, will help me go infinite with the Cloudstone Curio. I'm gonna be honest, Cloudstone Curio doesn't come out in a lot of games, but love Oblivion Sower because he'll steal lands and let me get extra creatures and extra things on the field. And yeah, just a disgusting Eldrazi that I'll usually play for free and gets the job done. You know, who wants their land stolen and who wants me to play infinite of these? I'll exile someone's entire library if I get the chance. I got my beautiful foil Void Winnower. She's been hanging out with Animar for a long time. Disgusting Eldrazi stops a lot of things from happening, counters and all types of like stuff. You can't block me if you don't have the right creatures, so Void Winnower causes problems, and I love her. She's freaking beautiful. This is a foil Void Winnower. Freaking gorgeous card, combos with the Cloudstone Curio, and definitely one of my favorite cards in the deck. But this is why I'm still running Eldrazi's, because of this Void Winnower. If not, I might have switched to other more eccentric tools and whatever. But Void Winnower winning the day, man. Just gorgeous card, and I can't not play this foil Void Winnower. And then we got Big Daddy himself, Ulamog, Ceaseless Hunger. Also causes big problems for people. Exiling 20 cards from someone's library. Just getting rid of permanents. Indestructible. He's disgusting. By the way, these come out for free with Animar, so why wouldn't you be running at least some of the most disgusting Eldrazi's in the game? So Ulamog's in here for that. I could run the other Ulamog, but this guy, I just like this guy so much more. Comes out for 10 or free. That's usually what it is. But yeah, Ulamog really getting the job done, and I fucking love him. And my people, that's Anamar. All right, this is Anamar, the Soul of Elements. Let's give him his little expose here. Anamar is the shit. He's a really awesome commander to play. Tamer commander in CDH. You don't see a lot of those, so I'm really happy that I can get this guy to this level. I will be playing with these kind of like I told you guys I made some changes this week, so I'm going to try to play it on the CDH server that I'm on. Any of you guys that joined, I really appreciate you guys for coming. Feel free to tell me any suggestions you have for the deck. I am down to play on Spell Table, so shoot me a message if you want to try some Spell Table and get in some games against Anamar. And see how he performs. Not your typical CDH deck, but definitely can hold its own, and I love whipping this out and playing it on a Timma player or whatever comes out there that's fucking scary, and you don't think that Animar can get the job done, but it definitely can. That's about it, folks. I really appreciate you guys for coming by. Feel free to replay the video if there was something that you missed, and feel free to ask me any questions about the deck in the comments or in my DMs. And again, I will take open challenges and play games with you, so let me know if you like the deck. Let me know. I'd love to hear feedback on it. If you hated the deck, let me know. I'd love to hear what people think about my decks and how they're built, and I really appreciate you guys for coming by. This is Seymour from Higher Power Gaming, and thanks guys. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Have a great day.